Right, let's see what we have here. Group of knights. Never seen them before. Must have come with a new king. Group of nobles. Recognize those faces. Used to be guests at our table. Another group of nobles. One of them won't stop looking over to me. Keeps clenching his nose. As if they smelled any better. That stupid boy! Why did he run away? Looks horrible. That all? Looks like it. Far side of the yard. Stephen of Blois has been king for over a year now, for only a year now, and already he has deprived us of everything. If only someone would show him the suffering he's caused.
On our way here, we had to stay at an inn. They made us eat peasant food.
Gruel?
Not a pinch of meat.
Isn't there a law against that?
Well, they aren't allowed to eat our food, but they can make us eat theirs.
We had a fowl butchered and smoked before we left.
We'll do the same next time. This common food may help with work in the fields, but I heard it also makes you stupid.
They don't care about me, and I even less about them.
Alright, alright.
I know them.
This is all such nonsense. Maud as queen. What was the old man thinking?
I believe he just got too comfortable with King Henry.
You've got to admit, Henry was a decent monarch. Sneaky and harsh, but decent.
But would Maud have been the same, just because she's his daughter?
Well, ever since William the Conqueror, no ruler of the English was born as such. They all had to fight for their claim, and if Stephen is better than Maud, then so be it.
Bartholomew steered the wrong wave, and look where it brought him. You've got to stay adrift with the tide. That's what I always say.
Maybe it's time for shiring to get some new blood into Earl's Castle.
Maybe you're right.
I used to pour them wine. Those backstabbing creatures.
Opportunists, all of them.
Whenever I get close, they look away. I don't expect any help from them.
That old man had quite a bit of fight in him, I heard. They whipped him for days. And when it was over, he just asked for a mug of wine. Didn't beg, but asked, "Hurry up, I'm thirsty." Like it was some kind of feast or something. Makes you wish he was still on our side. What a shame.
That's interesting. So the nobles seem to have deserted us for opportunistic reasons, but some of the knights still seem to hold our dad in high regard.
Nah, he's not fighting. He's giving up. Burned down to the stump he is.
Maybe not.
Nah. Giving up looks different.
Not if you've lost it all. Heard he even sacrificed his own children. Thought he knew better than the king and paid for it. Can't make myself feel for a bugger like that.
They're talking about father. I can't stand them talking about father like that. I don't have time for that.
Alright, let's talk to Richard then.
Richard?
Oh, it's you. You're up already.
Of course I'm up. And what were you thinking, running away like that?
Shh, hush, Ali. The people are watching us.
How's your ear?
It's pounding like a drum. I'm sorry. I thought I could talk to the king before you woke. You did so much yesterday. I didn't want to wake you. Please, don't be cross.
That was sweet of you, but also very stupid. Did you talk to the king?
No, I haven't tried yet. I was feeling too dizzy. My whole head hurts, even my teeth.
Let us do it together, shall we?
How could they put Father in jail? I hope Father's all right.
I doubt they're keeping him there.
Right, let's do it.
And where do you think you're going, my girl?
We're here to petition the king. Let us pass.
Hugh? Wearing a pair of clogs that my gran would be ashamed of? I don't think so.
Get out of my way, guard. Every citizen has the right to petition the king.
But the poorer sort are generally not foolish enough to exercise that right.
You're talking to the son of the Earl of Shiring. I'm his daughter. If you don't let us pass, we'll have you locked away and make you rot in a dungeon.
Like your father, you mean?
What? You know where he is?
Of course. And you should too, if you're who you say you are. He's in the jail right here in the castle.
How do we get there?
Go left before the gate and cross the yard. You'll need to talk to the jailer, though. His name is Odo, and he's got deep pockets.
Deep pockets?
Well, you lower sort cannot expect any favors for nothing. Better get used to it if you want to survive.
They're keeping Father in jail. We must go see him.
Let's not go there until we've spoken with Father.
Right, so left of the gate, sure. Go to jail. Go directly there. Do not collect $2,000.
Did you like what you saw, mistress?
Of course not. But my husband seems to be in good health. I hope it'll stay that way.
I hope so too, but, you know, nowadays good food is just so hard to come by. Oh, you're so kind. That'll help to keep him fed for a while, surely.
Take good care of him. I'll be at the market.
Will do. Good business, mistress.
What are you staring at?
You're here. You should take better care of yourself.
What was that all about?
I don't
Smart
know.
woman.
But we have our own problems. So come on.
Guard called him Odo. Must be short for odious. Or hairy. A vile creature. Barred windows and a heavy door. Looks very much like a jail. Hope Father is well. That's all there is right now. Oh, there's a stable too. I was chained to one of those. Chained like a dog.
You're a good horse. And so calm. I can tell the king's men are far better caretakers than the Hamleys.
I'm fine, Ali.
Are you the jailer?
Your humble servant. What is it?
We're here to see our father. He is the Earl of Shiring.
Is he? Look like just plain Bartholomew to me.
So he's here?
Look at us when we're talking to you.
How much have you got?
We've nothing. So don't bother asking for a bribe.
Then you can't see your father. Sorry.
Who was that woman?
That'll be 2 pennies.
What?
Ah, gotcha. That's Meg. Her husband tried to trick a fellow merchant out of his purse. Wasn't good at it. Now he's lost everything.
Then where does she get all her coin?
She took over his business, works as a merchant at the market. Funny that she still cares so much for him. I wouldn't.
Please, let us see him now.
Sorry, can't make an exception. Each time someone wants to see someone, they have to pay. That's the rules.
But they're your rules.
Right, but that doesn't make them any less rulesy, does it? Must have been dozens so far, each one slipping me a penny. If I let you in for free, the others might think I treated them unevenly, that I am an unjust man. Can't have them think that, can I?
Some tortured
I'll
logic,
get a penny,
but sure.
and I'll bring it to you as soon as I can. But won't you let us see him now, just for a few moments?
Get the penny first. Shouldn't be too hard. One of you must be worth something.
How is he? Just tell me that, please. Is he all right?
No, he's not. He's dying. Now get out of here.
Damn.
Are you crying?
Didn't you hear what he said?
Yes, but he was lying. The last time we saw Father, he was very much alive and healthy.
Sometimes I wonder what is going on in that head of yours. So how are we going to get a penny?
We could beg.
Beggars usually ask for food or clothes. I never heard of anyone giving them money.
Well, how do people get money?
The king gets money from taxes, lords have rents, priests have tithes, shopkeepers have something to sell, craftsmen get wages, and peasants don't need money because they have fields.
Apprentices get wages too. So do labourers.
We could work.
But Ali, I can't work like a common man. I'm the son of an earl.
Not anymore. You heard what the jailer said. We're no better than anyone else now.
Tough times.
32, 33, 34.
Get money
sure
for the
this is right?
jailer.
Don't patronise me, Meg.
I just want to be certain.
There she is
See?
again.
You've nothing to worry about. Your business will be in good hands.
Let me see yesterday's list again.
All right.
I'm fine, Ali.
13, 15, 22.
Oh, I thought they didn't give him any food.
28.
Oh, we can't afford it.
Okay. Leave marketplace to where?
I could use a new pouch, but no. We just need to find out where to go. We mustn't be wasteful.
Woman from the courtyard. He's trying to keep her entertained. Little piggies. Wool. So much wool. Heard the Flemish pay quite some coin for English stuff. They say it's the weather. So much wool. English quality. That makes our sheep so tough. Right.
Hands off that cart. We just loaded it.
Meg's business. As wool is the most common textile used in making clothing, its trade can be lucrative business. Sheep are kept for the low demand, which returns wool, milk, mutton and skin for parchment. Many shepherds live far from towns in order to keep their animals pastured. Thus, they lose time, energy and profit whenever they travel to customers. Merchants like Meg and her husband have begun to buy their wool and transport it to town fairs. Their profit then relies on smart negotiation. After Meg's husband was imprisoned for foul play, she has taken over their business and brought back its good reputation.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Excuse me, mistress.
Oh, I've seen you before. You're going to see someone in the jail, right? It's the only explanation why they'd let you enter the courtyard dressed like that.
That wasn't very nice.
What is it?
The jailer refused to let us see our father unless we paid him. Could you offer us some work?
Do you even know what business I'm in?
Wool. This is a wool stall, isn't it?
And what do wool merchants do?
Sell wool?
No. Well, yes, in the end we do, but first we buy it from the peasants. The peasants bring the wool and the Flemish take it away. All I have to do is store and transport it and get the prices right. And that is cheaper if it's done alone.
With some minor help from me, that is.
Could you lend us some money?
Unlikely.
What for?
We need to talk to our father.
He's a prisoner in the castle's jail.
And the jailer won't let us see him until we give him a penny.
Once you get back to him, it'll be 2 pennies at least.
What are you saying?
Once Odo sees that you really want something, he'll start overcharging for it. In the end, he's just another businessman.
At this rate, we'll never see father.
Could you help us talk to him?
Sorry, but no.
Oh, what were you doing at the jail? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You know, my husband is a prisoner as well. He used to run this business, but he was caught selling underweight. Now I have to travel to Flanders and tell my husband's agents that they don't need to worry. Leaving my entire business in this man's hands.
A wise decision.
A man whose calculations leave a lot to be desired. I tell you what, I will give you enough to pay Odo if you help us count the fleeces inside. Do you know how to count?
I told you my calculations are right. There are 23 sacks.
Yes, we know how to count.
Then go into my stall and tell me how many there are.
Thank you so much. Come on, Richard. Let's do this together.
1.
So 23, the merchant
6,
said.
9. 13. 14. 20. All right, I got it. I'll tell you when you're done.
So it's 22, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 22.
How many have you got?
23.
Are you certain?
I think so.
Please, count again.
What? Why?
To make sure you were right the first time.
Only if you do that too, Ali.
I will.
1, 2, 8, 9.
22.
Hush.
Can I leave at all, or do I need to talk to Richard?
Hush. 16.
Why can't...
I'm done.
So?
Still 23.
I mean, it's
Let's
wrong.
tell them then.
I hope I can say, nah, he's wrong.
We're done.
Good. So, tell me.
22.
All in all, there are 22 sacks of wool in there.
Ali, are you sure?
Tell me again, Aldous. How much did you pay per sack?
As I said, for mixed quality such as this, it was £1 average.
£1 per sack?
Ah, selling wool is good business. With the coin you have here, this means...
I'm right. We're 1 sack short.
The children miscounted.
It seems everyone miscounts apart from you. Here's your coin, girl. You confirm my own calculation, so I'm giving you more than what you asked for.
Good.
If you're smart, you'll find out what Odo wants more than money. Then he might not ask for so much.
What would that be?
Let's just say he likes to feel like a good person every once in a while. It makes him feel less like the monster his job has made him.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And good luck in Flanders.
He'll be all right.
You really gave them money?
I can do with my coin whatever I like, unlike you. So don't follow my example.
I won't.
Never told her who we are, yet still she helped us. He's trying to keep her entertained. Should I buy something from the market?
Oh, we can't afford it.
We do have 2 pennies now.
We mustn't be wasteful. We mustn't be
Okay.
Don't make me repeat myself again.
Right, so that was the Winchester market. All those smells, fish, cloth, meat, spices, they must sell everything here. Go see Bartholomew. Well, there's a sign that says St. Bennet, a tidy and quaint church. St. Saviour. If only we were being saved as well. And Father, save Father. Why are all these new houses? Or churches? St. Michael, Cook a church in the shadow of the city wall. Wonder if anyone still comes here to pray. Or all those churches, rather. Fleshmongers? All they have is meat and blood here. And the fattest rats in all of England. Manufactories where they make leather and cloth, and brew ale. Everyone's so busy. Mill? This can't be the only mill in Winchester. Maybe there are more outside the town walls. Another inn, the Boar. It seems closed. A lot of Jews have settled here in the last few years. Winchester is one of the few places where they are kept in peace. Synagogue. The Checker. Jewry. Must be the Jewry. Quite a few work here as goldsmiths and moneylenders. Not Christians, so they can make a living with money. Interesting. The Lazy Mare. It is quite close to the castle. Let's explore a couple of these places before we continue.
We'd better not linger here. We might run into the Hamleys.
Right.
Please, God. Please help us find Father.
Truly a house of God. Compared to this, Kingsbridge Cathedral is but a mere chapel. Winchester Cathedral. Or what do we have here? Church. St. Mary. Before Mother died, she prayed to the Holy Virgin. Later she said she didn't believe Mary had ever heard her. That was the night before she passed on.
There's no one here to talk to.
Alright.
We'd better not linger here.
Don't want to miss any story parts or whatever.
I don't want to disturb their house of prayer. We're not getting in here. There's a man praying inside. I shouldn't disturb him.
It seems the monks are out.
Can't earn any more money here.
There's no one inside.
Mill, maybe?
We've no business here. We need to find Father.
Alright.
I shouldn't go there. I once saw a man begging, asking for coin. They almost beat him to death. We can't leave yet. It's too dangerous to stay here.
Unfortunately. So the gaoler, or the jailer, wants to feel like a good person. Alright.
Here.
Well, that's one for you. It'll be 2 pence if your brother wants in as well.
Are you mad?
I didn't expect that from you.
Why not?
I thought you were a decent person.
Well, I am. But I'm also a very funny bloke. Was just fooling around with you. You can get in for free, of course. Have fun seeing your father.
Oh, so he didn't even want to have the 1 penny now? Well, that's nice. We're rich, making our way up in the world. Or something. Oh, he doesn't look good. Damn.
Who's there?
Father?
Aliena? Is that you, Aliena?
Oh, Father. What have they done to you?
It is you. And is that tall young man my Richard?
Yes, Father.
You've grown. Have you got a beard yet?
Only just. It's still very fair.
Are you both well? How have you managed? Where have you been living? They wouldn't tell me anything about you. It was the worst of the torture.
Oh god, do I lie to him? I mean, he's dying. It'll make him happier. But he must know.
After they took you, we lost everything.
I am sorry for what happened to you. Have you found a new home yet?
We've been living in the castle. Matthew has been taking care of us.
But you can't live there anymore. By now, the king has probably made that dumb oaf Percy Hamley the Earl. But where's Matthew? Why isn't he with you?
He was killed by the Hamleys.
No.
But they did us no harm.
Then what happened to your ear, Richard?
It's nothing but a mere scratch.
Father, we have to ask King Stephen to release you.
No. I swore an oath to King Henry. Princess Maud and her sons will rule. I shall not swear allegiance to Stephen, and neither will you, even if the other parents did. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father.
Stephen is not our king, not mine, and not yours.
He's gonna make our life difficult beyond his death, huh?
Please, Father, please, calm yourself.
Tries to not let it show, but he's scared. He's every right to be scared. He shouldn't have seen his father like this.
Richard.
Just get Father some water, okay?
He looks like a skeleton. How can they do this to him? How can they do this to the Earl of Shiring? Is that a pot? There are lice crawling all around it. Where does Father do his business? What a horrible stench. Is it only water? What's in there? They don't want Father to ever set foot outside again. This is unbearable. Where's that water coming from? It doesn't smell as horrible as everything else. Looks clean. So let's give him that and not the stuff from the bucket. The jug is cracked and filthy.
Hurry, Ellie!
Water smells musty? I thought it was fine. Should I have cleaned the jug first or what?
Thank you, children. When the Hamleys brought me here, I hid 50 peasants on a belt under my shirt.
That's good.
I gave that belt to a priest.
50?
What priest?
I don't know his name. I gave him the belt and demanded that he keep it safe for you. He was near the west gate.
First, we must get you freed.
Father, this place is not well guarded while the king is away. With a few men, I believe I could break you out.
Stop it, children. I forbid you. Your Aunt Edith lives in the village of Huntley, on the road to Gloucester. You are to go there. Richard, you will be a squire to her husband, Sir Simon. you will learn the arts of knighthood. Aliena, you will be lady-in-waiting to Aunt Edith until you marry.
What about you?
I will die in this cell.
Oh man.
We won't let you.
You will. And before you leave, I want you both to swear an oath.
We can't leave you like this.
You can, and you will. Richard, pull out your sword. Now, put your hand on the hilt, my son. Swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will not rest until you are Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands I ruled.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will not rest until I am Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands you ruled.
Now you, Aliena, swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will take care of your brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
There. Now, you need never come to this place again.
Don't say that.
You have promised to rebuild what we have lost. Today, I will confess my sins, pray for my soul. Now, go.
Richard, we have to go. Guard! Open up.
Find Bartholomew's money.
No. We've wasted too much time on this vile man already. No.
Alright, let's leave.
Percy Hamley.
Bishop Waleran. Good morning.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Oh, I know him.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Wanted poster, oh god. Reward for the arrest of Aliena and Richard of Shiring, children of the traitor against the throne of Bartholomew of Shiring. Wanted for horse theft and possibly treason. Girl, slim, curly brown hair. Boy, meager, short brown hair, missing half an ear. Delivered to the Sheriff of Shiring for a reward of 5 crowns per head.
Ali! Ali!
Those horrid people are about to talk to the king.
We knew that they would, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Father was right. They are all tied together. The Hamleys, the king, even the church.
Do you think Father's priest is also in on this?
Well, we'll have to find him first. Then we'll know.
Monks near the west gate. That's where he said they were, right? Or
excuse me?
Oh, more pilgrims? How wonderful, Brother Bernardus. Does that mean we can now depart for the Cathedral of St. Swithin?
Praise be! St. Swithin will heal my foot. Oh!
And my eyes, Brother Bernardus. Praise be!
But we're not pilgrims.
We are looking for a priest our father met right here, at the west gate.
It was about 3 weeks ago.
Sorry, my children. We only just arrived here. We are here to visit the shrine of St. Swithin.
Surely St. Swithin will help you with your ear, my boy. Praise be! Oh! Oh! I'm so happy my foot is going to be all right.
Can you see other pilgrims already, Brother Bernardus?
Not yet, Brother Peter, not yet.
Alright.
They don't know. They're not from around here.
Seem talkative for a group of monks. What are they doing out on the street?
We can't leave yet.
Can't go to the castle anymore. Can't go to the townhouse, I'm sure. Woman.
Look at that handsome young man.
Oh god.
Good day, my ladies.
So well spoken. And look, he even has a battle scar. Like what you see, handsome.
You can ride 2 of us, young lord, if you can pay.
Have you seen a priest? Our father met him here at the west gate. He owes us money.
Oh, you're talking about him.
That's where he got all that money.
What?
He
Oh,
even
God.
paid for Mary's dress. He didn't want to at first.
All she had to do was stroke his bald head.
Where is the priest? What's his name?
Don't know his name, but he's a regular at that one inn.
The Boar, close by the north gate. Smells like piss there. Shall I teach you, love? How to fuck a man? Or a woman?
You can make a fortune with that little mouth of yours.
But in a year, you'll look like me.
Priests spend a lot of money at an inn called the Boar. They look at everyone passing by, waiting for somebody.
She said we should look for the priest at the Boar.
Oh, can we go back to the market?
Do you think he'll let us watch?
I don't care what he'll do with them. I just hope the coin's right. You're playing hide and seek with 2 children. You should pay us. Or are you not having any fun?
I probably shouldn't be here,
Oh no,
right?
loads of fun. But,
Hey, there they are, over there!
Oh, we screwed up, didn't we?
All right then, let's get you back home. You have a lot to answer for.
Stay away from us.
Ali!
No!
You can't run. You can't hide.
Right, so we need to be a little more careful, I suppose. Right, so we have this snippet. Knights. William's men. We must be careful. Right.
This is the place, but it looks closed.
Excuse me? We're looking for a priest who stole our money. Word is, he comes to this place regularly.
A priest? Sorry, dear children. I didn't seem to be able to recall anyone who fits that description. But that little stable boy might know. He knows everyone who comes and goes.
Oh, where can we find him?
When he's not working at the boar, he's doing small chores round town. He's always busy, the little chap. Wears a green cap. It's adorable, I tell you. Adorable.
Green cap, alright. There's a boy with a green cap.
Well, look at that. They're here.
Oh.
Damn, you lot.
Probably shouldn't go that way. Let's go back this away. Not go through the market. Speak to the stable boy. Wearing a green cap, looks busy. Knights.
That's what you get when you work with half-wits. How am I supposed to move this barrel if it's twice as heavy as me?
Let me help.
Very impressive. Thank you for that. I'm always telling them, if you want me to restock your kitchen, don't let them cram the barrels to the brim. So, what was it you wanted to know?
Do you know a monk who frequents the boar a lot?
The bar? I used to work there. The bar, the Lazy Mare, and 2 private kitchens. You're talking about Father Ralph. Thought the women had sucked him dry, but he always comes back with more money. But he only spends it on beer and ladies. Never has a tip for me.
Where can we find him?
He's a priest at St. Michael. One of them churches round here.
Which one is it?
It's close to the East Gate, but don't look for him inside. He likes to light around in his back alley.
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Pleasure. See you around.
Right, St. Michael. The hidden church we inspected earlier. There he is, I bet. Winchester, back alley.
Are you Father Ralph?
What if I am?
Does that mean yes?
I guess so. He's the only monk around.
What do you want?
Well, I am the son of Bartholomew, the Earl of Shiring.
So?
Our father gave you money for safekeeping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Now piss off.
You're about to commit a great sin. If we don't get that money, we'll starve.
Start begging for alms, then. You may not know it, but a lot of people live that way.
So you're saying there's no money?
Right.
But my father said...
Your father lied, then.
We should talk to the sheriff.
It'll be my word against the word of a jailed traitor. And now give me some peace. I'm hungry.
He's right, isn't he?
We need proof that he's lying.
Like what?
Maybe something he recently purchased that a monk couldn't normally afford.
That's smart, Ali. And then?
I don't know. At least we'll be sure that he's lying, right? Maybe if we expose him, he'll give in.
Are you sure?
No, but you can see the guilt eating at him already. Keep an eye on him. I'll have a look around.
Still smells like meat, huh?
Ah, I've been freezing all day.
Chickens. He smells like beer. Soup is brimming with expensive meat. He's avoiding eye contact. Smells like very strong beer. Must have cost a fortune. There's a strap of leather showing underneath. Fat little chickens, so close to a fire. The east end of Winchester. No one takes any notice of us. Brave Richards, he wants to be as strong as his father, but he seems so lost.
It's too heavy.
What's that mean?
It's too heavy.
Oh, we can get our brother to help, I suppose. I don't want to say you're an earl, act like one. Maybe we can confront the priest about the barrel.
They cut off the hands of thieves in this city.
They cut them off in every city.
They'll cut off yours.
You have no proof.
We will put you on trial.
On what grounds?
You won't get away with this.
Why would anyone listen to you?
Can we just keep
We'll
going?
make you pay.
Piss off.
Give us our money, monk.
If you don't shut up, I'll get a stick and teach you some respect.
Don't you dare.
So... Can I not get
It smells like the monk.
Richard to...
Look at him. He's just a bitter old man. He's no match for you.
I can't just rob him.
Then make him obey you. Be the one in charge. You're supposed to be an earl. Act like one.
Right.
Ali, I don't know how. People don't respect us anymore.
It's all right. I'll take care of it. He has to fear us.
But we're just children. Why would he?
Because you have a freaking sword. Right. So... Oh, I do have a dagger. Could use
Hey!
do this.
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I didn't think a poor monk could afford something like this. Richard, I found
Money
it!
belt. Pouch is missing.
Oh no! He took all the money.
What now?
No more beer for that vile creature.
Don't pretend you didn't see, monk. I found this under your barrel. You are a thief.
That strap proves nothing.
You seem very certain of this. Sheriff!
Hush, you stupid brats. The sheriff is a bastard. He'll take everything for himself.
But first, he'll take your hands.
Sheriff or no sheriff, you won't get your money.
Ali, this isn't going anywhere.
Well, at least we know now that he won't call for help. Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor to the crown. By giving it to me, he paid his debt to God.
We will make you pay, you monster.
You wouldn't hurt a man of the church.
Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor.
We will make you...
You wouldn't...
Ah! He's a persistent little fucker, isn't he?
I warn you, I have friends nearby.
If you scream, I will show them your beer-soaked belt and tell them what a thieving liar you are.
You wouldn't harm me.
Richard, you go over there.
What? Why?
Make sure no one's watching.
There.
Damn. I have to do this, right? Can I...
You're just a...
Right. Abbreviate this.
Hey!
What?
You're a devil!
I'm going to cut out your eyes one by one. First, the left eye.
No! Oh, please don't!
Where's the money?
Here, I got it on me.
Spent a good part of it.
Where's the rest?
Damn.
Gone.
Gone where?
I spent it.
Let's take what we've got and go.
All right. I may come back one day, and then I'll collect what you owe us.
Badass.
You were wonderful, Ali. You scared him after death.
Yes, well, now, come on. Father wants us to find Aunt Edith.
So we're going to Huntley now, which is not so far from St. John in the Forest, it seems. Alright.
On the road to Gloucester, my feet started to bleed. I remembered a cobbler who lived nearby in the town of Haysted who could sell us some boots. But taking the detour would cost us both money and time.
Oh, it's worth it. I'm sure.
The cobbler was a quiet man with little love for children. When I asked for a pair of his cheapest boots, he stared at me, trying to measure my query's worth. Then he lifted his finger and pointed at a pair that would cost us more than half of what we had. The cobbler surveyed us once more. He took in Richard's sword while listening to the impatient but uncommon way I talked. In the end, he held up the boots he'd been working on, unfinished, rough and frayed, then suggested a figure that was lower but still overpriced. I noticed Richard staring at me as I curled my lip and politely turned down the ugly offer. Then, with my feet still bleeding, I returned to the road, aiming for a shortcut through the forest to make up for wasted time.
Damn, I thought he would be like, no, don't go. I'll
In the
drop the
afternoon,
price.
the sky darkened and the temperature dropped drastically. We considered setting up camp to allow us an opportunity to warm our worn-down feet. However, we were already running low on food and would soon need to reach our destination. Richard had been silent for a while when I offered him our last piece of bread. "Uncle Simon will make you a knight," I said. "But wouldn't I have to fight for King Stephen then?" he answered, taking a bite out of the dry crust. I watched him for a while, then turned away, wondering how difficult our lives had become and how infinitely more complicated. In the hills, there are a lot of poor, small holdings. We asked a shepherd for directions to Huntley. "It's just down the road," he answered. I thanked him and gave Richard a hopeful push.
On the road to Gloucester. Abandoned house. Well, they don't seem to be here. Wood rotting away. What happened here? Aunt and uncle still alive?
It's all burned and rotting. Auntie and uncle must have left some time ago.
They left their sheep.
Maybe they built their new home nearby. A proper one made of stone.
Oh, I don't think so.
They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father. These houses all look alike.
Shut up, Ali, please. They're gone. Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? We will never find out. It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Just staring. What is he thinking? Soaked by rain, all moist and rotten, mold everywhere. Fire get out of control, house burned down on purpose, may never know. Some baskets and a churn, can't remember Auntie making butter. Maybe it's not hers. Not much left. Rotten smell still lingers. I'm getting sick. Really their place? Uncle Simon is a knight. Can he afford a stone house?
Don't give up.
In better shape than the house, Simon and Edith may not be gone for long. Looks better than the house. Fire didn't spread here. Can sleep here tonight. What happened here? Where did Edith and Simon go? Edith and Simon's fate. Aliena and Richard's dead mother had a sister by the name of Edith in the village of Huntley. Aliena remembered little about her and her husband Simon, as they had stopped visiting her kin soon after the marriage to the Earl, her father. According to stories, Edith was a thin, nervous woman, much like her mother, and her husband Simon a big, hearty man who ate and drank a lot. Aliena isn't sure she'd recognize them now. Aliena suspected that her father's political uproar had played a part in Edith and Simon's fate, losing their home and pastures, and perhaps even their lives. Go for a walk. There are even more down the road. Many shepherds use these lands. Full of wool, like the sacks in Meg's stall. Oh! Maybe some even came from here. Were once our lands. Need to get them back fast, lest the Hamleys may spoil everything. He helped us earlier. Now he barely notices me. He's entirely lost in his work.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done. My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by. Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned-down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you. We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
It's a good idea.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
We're gonna be wool merchants.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
Excuse me?
Sorry, but I'm not selling. Not for a price you would be able to pay.
How do you know?
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
Check the quality.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Good thing we checked. Quality of the wool is very mixed. And we learned in the city earlier that £1 for a sack of mixed quality wool is about right?
I can offer you £1.
That's less than what merchants in Winchester would offer.
You can't expect me to pay as much as a merchant would.
Why not?
Look, I'm not only offering you money here, but also the chance to stay here with your wife. You wouldn't have to worry about your wool anymore, because that would be my problem then. But it'll only work if I can sell everything for more than I paid you here.
You're smart. Well, all right. It's £1 per sack.
Ha!
I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find.
Damn.
Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for you.
Was that Hamley? Uh-oh.
I wonder what Richard will think of this.
I had the shepherd load the wool onto it. Still room for more. Can buy more then. Shepherd said knights did this. Hope Edith and Simon got away.
I'm not feeling very well.
Let me see your ear.
Don't touch it. I feel weak. My face hurts so much.
Have you still got some water?
Some. But it hurts when I swallow. What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
We will get through this. If we came this far, we'll get even further. We just need to stay strong and be patient.
But there is nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and we both swore an oath to Father. If we don't get the Eldon back, we will go to hell.
We could become wool merchants.
What do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
What about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Right? We've had some bad luck till now, but surely not everyone is a fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Uh-oh.
Richard!
Lord Hamley caught me riding the horse you stole from him. He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Get away from him!
Oh, damn. I mean, it was in self-defense, I suppose. But still, fuck.
No!
What, is he dead?
Richard! Richard!
For real? What? Did he die in the book? I don't remember. Wow. Could I have avoided that? Acted faster? Man. It's pretty rough. For real?
I failed you. If only I had run faster. If only I had known how to treat your wounds, your ear.
Oh.
If only I had known how to save you.
We didn't treat the ear properly.
How could I have? I'd known as little about the world as you had. Now all that remained for me to do was to stay with you. To hold you. Until your skin had gone pale and the burning veins clutching your neck had grown cold.
But at what point...
I don't remember much of the weeks that followed, until one day I found myself back in Winchester.
Wow. Like, if we had stayed at that hut with the bandits or whatever, would they have...
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool?
Aliena's notes on trading. To negotiate a good price and to make a profit, first stress the quality of the goods. Whatever you can think of. Know your goods, and then, once the partner is willing to negotiate, do not ask for too much. Asking twice the amount of the initial offer will likely result in a bad deal. Being too humble, on the other hand, will make your goods seem cheap and you'll offer uninteresting. Suggesting a reasonable price somewhat higher than what you really want is likely to result in a good counteroffer and a good deal. Remember, be smart, not only when you sell, but also when you buy. Otherwise, there will be no profit. Time to save again. Oh, Richard's still alive there. Looks nicer than Ralph. Still, I don't trust monks anymore. It's too easy to abuse their reputation. What is his problem? Keeps looking over. Who knows? It's Alfred, of course. Once I've sold the wool, I can eat. I'm so hungry. But the Flemish pay quite some coin for English quality. Might be valuable trading partner. So which one is my card? Is that my card? Leave the marketplace, or is that my card? The wool sample.
No. I'll use this to negotiate with the merchant.
Alright. Looks impressed. Will he buy it all? Our first big sale. Oh. Man.
Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises. Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
I came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me, so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
What I bought it for.
But that's what I paid the shepherds. This doesn't even make up for the cart, taxes and travelling.
Then you've made a bad business decision.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself. Say, where's your brother? Did he not help you?
Well... He's not here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could buy your cart off you as well if you want.
No.
55 pence? What do you say?
What? Do I have to take this now? That's bullshit.
I'll take the wool somewhere else. Shiring, perhaps, or Gloucester.
I'm afraid they won't pay you any more than I can. Maybe even less once they see your battered hands.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more.
Alright, that was weird.
I've got to work out what signifies high quality. Remember what the shepherds said. Oh, if Richard was here, we'd remember it all. It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else? It's clean, no grease or dirt. It's dry, light and soft. It's strong. The wool is very durable.
That's it, I suppose. Okay, let's try this again.
Have you thought it over?
Praise wool. I mean, all of it.
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool.
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong. Its sheep had good, healthy lives.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
£1 and 10 shilling per sack, then.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite. But not a penny more, all right?
That's not enough. I want £1.50.
Well, you're not getting that. Or would you prefer to get £1 after all?
All right. I accept your offer.
I feel like I could have
Thank you
made
for
a
your
bit
business.
more there.
I've earned 60 pence for each sack.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
I must say,
First profit.
that was impressive.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but you are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
And who are you?
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
Me? Trading wool for you?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge. I remember when I got there, there was Jack.
This is a long chapter.
You! I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sharebug.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
There we go. Sowing the Wind, Chapter 9, The Oath. What you did, you knocked at your old townhouse and found the Hamleys living in it. You found a place to sleep for the night. Your feet ached from the journey. You confidently swore the oath. You saw your father one last time. You lost Richard. What becomes of the oath now? You paid the shepherd £1 for each sack of wool. You negotiated a better price for the wool and made a profit. Philip has invited you to come to Kingsbridge. Alright, that's it for now. See you in the next episode.